Hello and welcome to Ielts, your all-time Ielts partner. And well guys, today I am back with an important video about reading module. I'm going to share some new updates regarding reading module, and I'm going to clear your big confusions, and a very helpful video for all those who are facing issues in their IELTS reading as well. Well, now it's a new reading important update for May 2020, because now the May has been started and you will see the new topics, the new questions to talk about IELTS speaking. You will see the new cue cards, the new IELTS speaking part 1 topics, part 3, and so on. Might be you will face some new patterns as well. So I will discuss what is the today's update. But before proceeding, I want to tell you that already I have released one video for IELTS speaking part 1 guaranteed questions for May to August 2020. I have given the link is in the link for this video in description. You can just click on the description and see, yeah, there is a blue color lines. This is the link for that video. After watching this update, this video, you can watch this video, or you can also watch that video from the top right corner. Hey, yeah, here you got the suggestion for this video. IELTS speaking part 1, new topics, guaranteed questions, May to August 2020. So either you can watch from description, or you can watch from the top right corner from this I can say I button. So let's get started. After that, watch this video. Well guys, I'm going to share the new update that is about reading. Many of the candidates usually send me message that they face problems for list of headings. They want to crack list of headings. They want to crack true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, blanks, the multiple choice questions, and so on. And they are very much confused for that. So please tell something to crack reading, and for those as now a lot of candidates are going to begin their IELTS. So for them as well, here is a big important video on reading module, as I have taken my own IELTS exam and I got band 8 in reading. So I will discuss my personal, I can say, experience, what I did while practicing for my reading, what are the magical tips, what I do, what I used to do, and the complete hacks, the complete strategies I will discuss with you, and you must follow them, and definitely you will surely get band 8. I guarantee you for this purpose. So watch this till the end. At the end I will discuss the guaranteed tips, the guaranteed strategies. It's a simple tip, simple trick I can say, which will help you to crack list of headings. At the end I will discuss. Before that I will discuss my strategies and strategies to you, which you should apply in your IELTS reading to get band 8 or higher. So let's get started. Before that, consider subscribing this channel IELTS Wala. I teach IELTS online through my live sessions, webinars, and YouTube videos for free. So to enjoy your complete IELTS course, press the subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, and take only 1 second, and press the bell icon, so that whenever I will share a new update, new video, so you will get the notification on the same time. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe and press the bell icon. Let's get started. Well guys, the IELTS reading is of 60 minutes, and for IELTS academic there are 3 passages for IELTS general training there are 5 short passages. However, I will discuss for the IELTS academic reading here as well, that there are 60 minutes to complete your IELTS reading. The first main thing what you should do is to complete your reading less than the given time. Try to complete your passage 1 within 15 minutes, passage 2 within 20 minutes, and passage 3 within 25 minutes. By calculating, it is equal to 50 minutes. So still you will have 10 minutes at the end. So see, that will be magical time at the end. You can do whatever the questions you missed. I can say I will discuss everything step by step. Well guys, passage 1 is somewhat very easy, and it is so easy to complete that in 15 minutes. Even I did in the same time for 15 minutes. So passage 1 is easy, passage 2 is also easy, passage 3 is also easy. But the thing is, it could be moderate some kinds, or it could be somewhat tricky. The passage 3 could be somewhat moderate or tricky, but not at all difficult, and passage 1 is going to be very easy. So you can easily do that in 15 minutes, passage 2 in 20, and passage 3 in 25 minutes. So you must try to do that, practice and for your reading, and try to complete your passage in the same time, that you must have at least 10 minutes after you completing your test. The next thing is, don't spend too long on single question if you are not able to find that. The main thing for IELTS reading, forget everything, just look here. Don't spend too long on single question. It is be in it to every candidate, everybody told that please don't spend your single time, don't spend too much time on single question. But I don't know what happened in exam. In exam usually what we do, we started our passage first, we solved first four question, and we stuck at the fifth question, and we are not able to find out that, oh no, what is the answer. We are not able to find out, we are just keep on searching that and searching, but we are not able to find out any appropriate answer. And you was just searching and wasted 5 minutes and more. So it is a huge waste of time. When you are not able to find your any question, don't be nervous that, oh no, I am not able to find out this question. Just leave that for review and do it at the end, because do your reading test in that manner that don't spend time on single question and follow this time for every passage, because at the end you will definitely have time and you can solve those questions. To talk about my exam, I was not able to find out three questions. So what I did, I completed in 50 minutes. So I have shared my own personal experience. I have completed in 50 minutes and I have underlined those three questions. So then I tried all my best to solve the complete reading test. So at the end, when I was doing that question, I was having some ideas that this answer could be here, but I leave that. And then I read carefully and I was able to find out the answer. And within 10 minutes, before 10 minutes, I can say I have solved all those three questions as well. So there was nothing to nervous. Just leave that for some time and do it at the end of your reading test. Okay, don't spend single time. It does not mean that I'm talking about only one question, as I was not able to find out three questions. Either it is 1, 2, 3, 4, you're not able to find, you can leave that question, just move on the next question, because exam is not at all difficult. Might be those 2 or 3 the questions could be tricky, but the whole exam is not tricky. The exam is easy and somewhat could be moderate at the last passages. So just move on and solve your I can say another questions, and in this manner your time will be saved as well, and you can also manage your other reading tasks without getting any nervousness, because there is nothing to feel nervous. Okay, the next main thing is to transfer your answers side by side, and there is no extra time to transfer your answers. As in IELTS listening, you have an extra time, you are given an extra time to transfer your answers to the answer sheet after the test. But in IELTS reading, in computer delivered IELTS test for reading, you have a time, they give you time to transfer your answers, but in paper based IELTS, they don't give you time. Transfer your answer side by side. Either you can transfer after solving one question, or you can transfer after completing a section, I can say after completing a single true false or not given section, after completing blanks, MCQs, list of headings, in this manner. So because some candidates who face problem, they think that they likewise listening, they can transfer the answers at the end, and sometimes they usually write the question on the answers on their question sheet. So they will not give you that question sheet, they will keep it with them, and they will not give you extra time for that as well. Might be some candidates do, last time our one candidate reported that he have solved his IELTS reading, and but he was not aware that he had to transfer answers side by side. So he, after completing his reading, luckily he completed that before time. So he was transferring the answers, but that time the 60 minutes was over, and after 60 minutes they announced that just drop your pencil, don't try to write anything, because that is counted as a cheating if you will try to write after the 60 minutes as well. So that candidate, I think, was not able, that candidate missed 13 to 14 question, he told to us. So that's a huge loss, I can say. Directly he was lower than band 7, and might be he solved the passage for band 7 or higher. So just with this mistake he lost his bands as well. So please transfer answers side by side as well. Now, to talk about the strategies for IELTS reading. But before that, the one important thing, when you will start your IELTS reading test, जब आप अपना reading test शुरू करेंगे, तो please don't try to just start reading the passage. It might be you have a great memorizing power that you just read the whole passage and then you read the question and you just find the answer. Might be the people will be having the more memorizing power, but when I was doing my exam, I was not able to even remember that what was the previous question. So what I did is I firstly read the question and then at the same time I started reading the text, because don't waste your time. Firstly you read the whole passage and then you will see the question. I can say majority of the candidates will not remember, because it is so difficult to remember the whole passage. It depends that how much memorizing power you have, and it is so difficult to remember the whole passage. So please, whenever you try to do your reading test, firstly go to the first section. Suppose there are 5 questions in section 1, read the question first and then read the text. Highlight the keywords, pay attention to the keywords that suppose in that question there is something which is a keyword. Suppose they are talking about, the passage is about car manufacturers and the key question is about a BMW. So just highlight that keyword and look for the passage that where is BMW, and just have a great scamming power that yes, here is a BMW. Just read the start from the sentence in which the BMW has been mentioned and just read till the end. Then definitely you will find your answer over there. And if you just waste your time on reading the passage and then you will go to question, your 10 minutes are already wasted. And if you are not able to remember, then definitely your single times or your whole passage is wasted, I can say. So please don't do like this. Firstly read question, then read the text and then solve the answer. So pay attention to keywords. It is a complete hack. There the questions could be about any diseases, any birds, anything about any events. So during my time it was about mammals. So there was name of some mammals and I just highlighted those mammals name and I just scammed the whole passage that in which paragraph they talk about this mammal, and firstly I read the question. Oh yes, I have to look for this mammal, and then I searched and then I found the answer, and then I move on this next question, and again not able to find any question, just move on, leave that for the end. Okay, now to talk about the next thing, don't read the paragraph in too much detail, because what we do is we just start reading the paragraph and we go for too much detail. Don't pay attention to the too much detail or some unknown words, because that is an IELTS exam. So what they do, they just add some unnecessary unknown words and the, I can say, waste details just to I can say divert your mind, just to check your mental power, I can say, because they are just to confuse you, because in that exam there are some unnecessary words, some unnecessary detail, and you think like that, yes, answer could be here, but I'm not able to find out that answer. But when you see that the answer is somewhat else, so what is that? So that is the, I can say, waste thing, just unnecessary words to just confuse you. So please try to avoid them, but be careful while avoiding them as well. So when you check that this is not I can say this is not I can say relating with your sentence, check that what the sentence want to say, what the group of sentence want to say, and are they using any complex sentences. So again check that what the sentences I guess in general they want to say, what they want to say. So just check कि वो sentences में कुछ है आंसर जैसे या नहीं है. जो ऐसी कुछ डिटेल होती है जिसमें कुछ complex sentence होते हैं या फिर complex words होते हैं, वो आपको समझने में बहुत difficult हो जाते हैं, because there are some complex words as well, and that could be some too much difficult for you to understand as well. So avoid those kind of sentences which in which there is given unnecessary words, but but in complex sentences there are higher chances that your answer could be here. Okay, but don't pay any, I guess, the attention to the long detail and unnecessary words. Okay, to talk about the next thing, that is look for the synonyms, I would say, because as you have paid attention to keywords and highlighted and then just started finding the answer, but everywhere there is no keywords. I think in some cases there are not keywords. So what you have to do is read the question first and then try to find in the which paragraph the answer is there. And you might face that there are some complex topics, there are some words which you don't know. What is this? I have never heard about this word. Oh no, how I will solve my question? Just avoid them, avoid the focus over there. You can just simply again say pay attention to keywords, what they want to say, because I'm again saying there is a huge content which is just to confuse you. कि बहुत कुछ ऐसा होता है कि जो आपको बस confuse करने के लिए दिखा होता है, उसका आंसर से भी कोई लेना देना नहीं होता, बस वो ऐसा लगता है कि yes आंसर कुछ यहीं पे होगा, but आंसर वहाँ पे नहीं होता. Sometime it could be, but answer is somewhere else. So just don't pay attention to the complete detail or unnecessary words, but always try to find synonyms of those words in passage. To talk about highlighting, or to talk about paying attention to the keywords, what you have to do is, in IELTS reading exam, they have not they are not, I can say, writing in the same manner. Suppose there is a question that BMW was the on the I can say BMW was on the first rank in year 2007 as compared to other luxury cars, but in the passage it could be that BMW was the top leader in 2007. So that is somewhat paraphrased, somewhat rephrased. So you can see, try to find its synonym. I have given very simple example, but in exam it could be difficult, it could be moderate than that. Okay, not at all difficult. So just try to find out synonym, because more than 90% chances are there that they will not give you the same to same sentence as per the question. There is paraphrasing, there is rephrasing, I can say. So just try to find out synonyms, highlight the keywords, and then try to find out a synonym for that keyword as well, because they have, I can say, paraphrased everything, because that is an international English language test. So aware about these things. To talk about the sentences in which you think that you are just trying to solve any question, and you think that yes, my answer could be here, but you are not able to find out those sentences, then do one thing. Just collect the I can say whole paragraph, and just analyze that what this complete structure of the sentence, what this part of sentences want to say, are they, I can say, relating with each other or not. And if you are not able to find out or not able to understand any points, so that means that is, I can say, useless, that is just to confuse you, because some complex words and complex vocabulary is just to confuse you. They does not mean those sentences have no any meaning with the answers. So don't pay attention to them as well, because that is the main thing. The main thing in IELTS reading is this, that there is some extra material, some waste material, some waste content which is just to confuse you, and your answer is either after or before. So always be aware about that. Well, the next thing I want to share is highlight the names, dates, places, theories, or anything which is, I can say, which is important. Suppose and any true false not given, they talked about any person, just highlight the name and go to passage, just scan that where they talk about this person. So it might be that they have talked in 3 or 4 paragraphs of the same person. So start finding from the first that where they talked. So just have a look and then see that is the answer is there or not. But if you will not highlight the name and you will just look over the other sentences, then definitely you will not able to find the answer in a short time. Just highlight the date. If there is a given any date in the question, just go to passage, scan that where this date is mentioned, where they have talked about this date, where they have talked about this place, where they have talked about this theory. Suppose that passage is about theories, or in that passage they have talked about any theory by any scientist. So just underline the theory and see that in the passage where they have talked about this theory, and definitely 100% your answer will be there. So that is the important thing. Many of candidates ask that either the answers will be in the same order. Suppose they are asking that we found true false in paragraph B, so in in true false, will the next answer will be in paragraph C, D, or E. So it might be, but that is not sure. The section which is list of headings, it does not follow same order. It will not be there that first answer will be paragraph B, then C, then D, then E, then F. Then why to find the answer? Just answer that A, B, C, D, E, F. So they will not be in order. I think true false are not given, and or the blanks could be in order, and I am going to share a separate video for true false and not given, so subscribe for that. I will be showing you the live demo. By the live, I will do the true false and not given in the complaint, I can say, on the screen with you in live. So just watch that, subscribe now for that, because and here I cannot tell you to solve the true false and not given with those tricks. I will be there in a live test. I will solve a live reading test, so you will understand that better. Okay, so now the last thing which I want to share is a message. No, the last thing which I want to share is about the crack list of headings, that how you can crack your list of headings. I will also make a separate video along with the true false not given in this, but I want to share the simple trick which is very easy for list of headings. Well guys, while you are doing your list of headings, read your first question and then see that where they have talked about this thing. But might be the list of heading might, I can say, take more time to find the answer. So what is the hack for that is, it is, I can say, it is I can say clear that the answer is, it is very rare that answer could be in starting or at the end. But no, it is not rare. It is very rare that answer will be in center, but it is most of the chances the answer is in first two three lines or at the last two three lines. So always try to read the first two three lines or last three lines, because if you have less time, and this way your time will also be saved. Always look for the first two three lines of the passage and last two three lines of the passage, because most of the time the answer of the list of headings is there. It is very rare that answer will be in the middle of the passage, in the center of the passage. So if you're not able to find out the answer in first line, first two three lines and last two three lines, then definitely answer is going to be in center. But if you have found the answer in first two three lines or last two three lines, then it's very easy. Without reading the whole passage, you found your answer. So that is the best crack for list of heading, that always look that कि आपका जो आंसर है वो पैराग्राफ के स्टार्टिंग वाली लाइन या फिर एंडिंग वाली लाइन में ज़्यादा होता है. बहुत रेयर होता है कि वो सेंटर में आए. अगर आपको स्टार्टिंग या एंडिंग में नहीं मिल रहा, देन यू कैन लुक फॉर सेंटर, कि आप सेंटर में देख सकते हैं कि हाँ यहाँ पर अब आंसर हो सकता है कि स्टार्टिंग और एंडिंग में आपको नहीं मिला. बट मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस द आंसर इज इन स्टार्टिंग और एंडिंग. I will also make a separate video. I will solve list of headings live. I will solve I guess reading test, in which I will show you that how to answer, because I hear with only speaking I will not, I can say I cannot understand you better. I will show you a complete demo that how to solve true, false, not given and list of headings. And tomorrow I will share that video as well. So for that, subscribe now and press the bell icon so that you can get notification of that video. And if you're not able to understand anything about this video, and might be I did any mistake while expressing, while telling you, then please just comment down your feedback and your suggestion and your problems. Your queries are welcome, and I will try my best to help you out. Share this video with your all the friends so that everybody can come to know about this reading. It is especially for the beginners who are going to start their IELTS. This video is important for those as well. So that was about the latest update. So you have watched this, give a thumbs up. Need any assistance, just comment down and I will try my best to help you out. Subscribe and press the bell icon and check out my all the previous videos. Now you can go to description and watch the latest video for IELTS speaking part 1 guaranteed question, or click on the I button on the screen at top right corner. So that was all about today's video, today's update. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.